We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, right fielder, number 23.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Second here tonight, the designated hitter, Andrew
First
McCutchen.
offering on its way. Andrew McCutchen comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
On that fastball's too much. For him there, 1-2. One out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another 2-2 offering, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Michael Conforto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Conforto sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an.
At the plate, Russ Hoskins. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Russ Hoskins.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Escobar is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. For Frazier, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And he takes strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So striding in, Blake Swihart, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's Buster Posey now. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. In now, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 44.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. In to score the runner from third. Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will score as well. Stepping into the box, Alcides Escobar. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr.
Raul Mondesi.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To short. There's Ibar. Phillips for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Eric Ibar now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this guy could lay one down at any time, and maybe he's not thinking about that too much, but the last thing you want to do right here is give him a free pass.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd. And that'll bring forward the power hitting 3rd baseman Ryan Zimmerman. In the air now out to right field. Brantley is under it, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Russ Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar is up with it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman.
Here's the first
Number
baseman,
9.
Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1
Belt.
thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now that's popped up. Zimmerman is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Buster Posey. He's set to lead us
Leading
off
off
in
the
the
fourth
home
for the
half of the
Royals.
4th inning.
Catcher. Buster
Now a little pop-up
Posey.
off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting, number
Trying to pick
44.
things up where he left off. Number 44. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Conforto is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The shortstop, number
Coming
2.
to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate,
batting,
Raul Mondesi.
second
He reached
baseman,
on a single in his first
Raul
try.
Mondesi.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Now batting,
0 for 1 for him
center
here in this
fielder,
one.
Jock.
Good lead off the
Peterson.
second there. Now the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. It's over the batter's eye and onto the grassy area in center. My goodness, a huge
The
home
right
run.
fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Marcell
He's ready.
Ozuna.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Brantley on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to stepping in, Todd Frazier. He'll try and
Leading
do
off
what
with
he
the Mets,
can to work toward
third
cutting into
baseman,
this big deficit.
Frazier.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
In for strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon
Brandon
Phillips.
Phillips.
A base hit in his first trip. And a changeup right down the middle.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Peterson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Up next for the Mets.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Baseman Logan.
And this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Buster Posey. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. A.J. Ramos is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 40.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 44. He tripled earlier, making him 1-for-2 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hoskins is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Phillips for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
For the Mets. Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And it looks now like the right-handers begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Hit hard up the middle. Phillips ranging to his right on to first, and there were 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Zimmerman. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Hit hard to short. Ibar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Riding in once again, Russ Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins has a play. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Number 44. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Line towards center field. Conforto is there, and it's a very quick. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Second baseman, Brandon.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Eric Ibar now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped up. Ozuna on the move. But he won't get there. It falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hit hard back up the middle. A sliding attempt, but he can't knock it down, and this might get 2 home. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. So they'll go to the bullpen. Jose Martinez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Russ Hoskins, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Rounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. In there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Martinez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Belt becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Todd Frazier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. On the move is Phillips. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Line toward right center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, the man you